Hi everyone. It is Saturday, January 10th, 2025. Oh my goodness. I tell you what. It was such a week. Yesterday, shortly after I did my makeup, Naomi came and told me that it burned when she peed. So I had to take her to the doctor. And as it turns out, we didn't just have influenza A, we also had norovirus. So the doctor was telling me, so I was like, yeah, my son tested positive for influenza A when we took him to the ER for coughing up blood, and he also had a bronchitis. And so she asked us what our symptoms were, and I told her, we had the respiratory stuff, but we were also throwing up and diarrhea and all of that. And she said, well, that's not influenza A, that is norovirus. Sounds like you guys had both. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. No wonder we were so sick. I'm still weak. I'm not coughing nearly as much, thank God. Yesterday also, Rob went to the ER. So I took Naomi to the clinic. Rob went to the ER, but he went to a different ER because he was at work at the time. And so he was like an hour north of here. So he went to the ER up there because he was coughing up blood. But they said that he had broke a blood vessel. They ran a bunch of tests and stuff and didn't find any more infection. But both the doctors we saw said that this influenza has been so bad. People have been breaking ribs from coughing. And they said we could expect the cough to last up to a month. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you what, it has been a week. Influenza A, norovirus, bronchitis, bladder infection. Oh yeah, Ellie had pink eye too. And my gosh, it was the worst. I'm glad that that's over. Everybody's on the mend. I think I said yesterday I lost 8 pounds. It wasn't 8, it was 7. 7 pounds. I don't know how much of that was water weight though, because I also haven't been taking creatine while I was sick. But I still don't have an appetite, so maybe I'll lose some more weight. Which I wouldn't mind. I wanted to lose weight anyway. I was my weight has slowly kind of crept back up over the last year. I gained about 10 pounds. So I would like to lose some more weight. It wouldn't bother me at all. I can't even eat some of my favorite foods. Like, I just have no appetite. Being I was out yesterday, Ronan asked me if I would pick up Domino's if he ordered some. We don't have Domino's in our town. We just have the little pizza place I worked at last summer. And Domino's is better. Much better. But when you only have, one option, you go with what's there. But anyway, so he ordered Domino's and I picked it up, and I only ate one slice, and I regretted it because then my stomach hurt. It was not pleasant. I'm worried about the next round of funding freezes because that could affect my job. They're saying that they're gonna freeze funding for adult health services, and I don't know how much that's going to affect what I do, because that is what I do. Adult health services. I take care of adults with special needs. So yeah, everything just feels like it's kind of in limbo right now. I try not to think too much about it, but a lot of the stuff going on in our country right now is really scary. I'm shocked at how many people think that this is a good thing. But anyway, aside from all of that, I don't really have plans today. I'm not working till tomorrow. I want to go to the gym because I haven't been in the gym. It's driving me crazy, but I'm still probably too weak for it. I hope I don't lose my muscles. And Robbie's been going crazy too because he wants to get in my gym. Both of us are just like, ah. But I'll go back to work tomorrow. One job and then the other one on Monday. I know my clients really miss me. I miss them too. Ellie is the one of the kids that's like, she always seems to get upset when I leave for work. But the funny thing is she was like, Mom, I want you to come back to work. It's just like, I want you to be doing the working. I also like really miss doing my makeup and feeling normal. Oh gosh, just sitting around, like my body was too weak to do much of anything but survive. But it was also like, it was really difficult mentally. And the coughing kept me awake. I slept till 9 o'clock today. I know my body's just like catching up on sleep, and I haven't had caffeine in more than a week. Of course, maybe it's a good thing that I haven't had caffeine, because now, like, I was wanting to reduce the amount of caffeine that I had anyway, but I was kind of forced to with all of this, which wasn't something I had, planned on doing right now. Like, I was gonna go slow. Wonder, once I'm feeling better, if I can be just as productive without caffeine. I spent some time painting yesterday. Painting some little figures that Rob printed on his 3D printer. I need to get some sealant for them though, so that way the paint doesn't come off and the kids start playing with those little toys. It's also kind of weird, like not doing anything at all on TikTok or anything the whole week. Kind of a bad way to start out the year, you know. I wanted to work on my goals. And makeup remover wipes are in my face paint. Do I want to do face paint? I don't know. I might do face paint. I'm gonna finish this first though. My hair's getting really long compared to last year. When I first started this channel, my hair was like this short. I had been experimenting with all sorts of like really short hairstyles, and I did a side shave at one point. I even did a rainbow mohawk. You know what's weird? The perception people seem to have of me online just because of my hair. I've been called all sorts of names recently, mostly by Trump supporters, because of my hair color. It's super weird. I'm so tired of angry people on the internet. Just, I don't understand it. The internet used to be such a fun place. I mean, I remember when the internet was a place you had to go to. Like, you go to the library to go on the internet. I've been using a different kind of shampoo. It's supposed to like make your hair thicker. I mean, maybe. My hair definitely seems a bit more textured. Do I want to do face paint? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Like, I kind of like this. The problem is the colors I use don't really go with the face paints I have. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do face paint. Maybe I'll just look like this today. I want to do something with face paint at least every week. But we'll see. Hopefully I can get back on track with all my goals for the year, because this week has been just a total wash. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon.